Hey guys, this is Coach Michael Bird. I hope you're having a great day. Actually just left church this morning and they announced that this Friday night I'm going to be speaking at Man Church. And Man Church is an opportunity for us men to get together, to bond, to share in the Word together. And I'm going to be focused on a concept called no crumbs. And it's really from a verse, John 10:10, I am that I came that they may have life and have it more abundantly, to live an abundant life. And if you're a focused person and you're out in the world and you're pushing and striving and you believe that you were hardwired by God to expand, to grow, to multiply, what's going to end up happening at some point is you're going to put a lot of your time and energy and effort into your work, into your passions, and that's really going to cause you to have leftovers for a lot of people. You're going to have leftovers for your family, you're going to have leftovers for your friends, you're going to have leftovers for God. And so several years ago at dinner, I'm having dinner with some good friends, and the wife of one of my good friends said this: you put everything you got into your work, and I get it, that's your mission, that's your purpose. But let's be honest, what you really give us is leftovers. And at that moment, my wife looked at me and nudged me and she said, you know, sometimes you give us leftovers. And from that spawned this concept of crumbs, is that I think we exert a lot of energy into strangers every day through our work, because I do believe work can be the distribution channel for our talents. But the Bible tells us to live an abundant life. I am, and I came so that they may have life, and an ever abundant life. Doesn't say a tired life, doesn't say an exhausted life, doesn't say to give a leftover life. So what ends up happening when you go and distribute all of your talents to the world through your work, and you're passionate and you're driven and you want more and more and more, is you really end up with crumbs. And at the end of the day, you end up feeling guilty about that. You experience a guilt because you miss your kids growing up, you miss moments with your significant others. And even if you're not married, maybe you don't have enough energy to pursue life with a potency, to live aggressively, to become what God has called you to become. And maybe at the end of the day, you're just giving leftovers to God. You're not starting the days off in the Word. You're not ending the day in the Word. You're not giving your time, your talents, your treasure. You're not leveraging your current position in life to build His kingdom versus your own kingdom. And that's really what happens in a materialistic world, as we begin just pushing so hard, because sometimes that's just the way we're made. That say, hey, this is how God made me. So on this Friday night, New Vision Church, we've got Man Church. I'd invite all the men out there that follow me, if you'd like to come to that. We're going to unpack this concept of no crumbs. And it's from a book that I'm going to write at some point. And I'm going to unpack how to live a life of potency, how to live a life of abundance, and how not to be successful in one role of your life but a failure in another role. How not to be successful in your work but a failure in your marriage. How to be successful in your work but not a failure with your friends. And I know, because for a decade of my life I was a failure in almost everything. I mean, I was very successful in my coaching, but I didn't see my family, I didn't see my friends. And even today, even these days, I struggle with the exact same thing. So I'm very cognizant of giving crumbs to my family. I'm very cognizant of giving crumbs to God. And it's Friday night, Man Church, I'm going to unpack that. How do you live a life of abundance? John 10:10. I came so that they may have life, but an ever abundant life. What does that mean to you? So if you're tired, you're exhausted, you're restless, you're frustrated a lot, you feel like you're pouring it all in, but you got leftovers, then I encourage you to come to Man Church, New Vision Baptist, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, this coming Friday night. And it's just a night for us men can get together. Doesn't matter if you go to church, doesn't matter if you belong to a church. This is a chance for you to just come and be in good fellowship with other like-minded men just like you. It's going to be a great night. If you want more information, email me at info@coachburt.com. we'll make sure you got a place at the table and a ticket. And if you just want to come experience some good fellowship, you're out there in the world, and there's going to be some really, really good stuff this Friday night, and I'm covering the no crumbs concept. So come get with me. info@coachburt.com. We'll get you a seat, and we would love to have you, because at the end of the day, we all want to live one life, a life of potency, a life of matter, a life of meaning, a life of contribution. That's what God called us to do, build His kingdom, not ours. It's so easy to get caught up in the others. So look forward to seeing you on Friday night at Man Church, guys. New Vision Baptist Church. If you want more information, let me know.